So I'm not doing too great. Nothing's bad's happened. I guess I'm just feeling really like alone and isolated, which is self-imposed. So I better harden the fuck up. But yeah, I don't know. One of my, well, the footy coach at Evoca, because he's a painter by trade, came and fixed the hole in the wall for Mum. He'll be back next week to paint that over. And so I had time to give him a treatment back to say thank you, and offloaded his back and shoulders for him. And then got ready for the client I actually had booked in at 3:30. And it gets to 3:35 and I see that she's on Messenger, so I send her a message and just be like, hey, I was just about to call, are you still coming? And she's forgotten, which is fine. I don't know why I did that eye roll. I mean, the eye roll's just disappointing. But, I mean, she insisted that I still charge her the late fee, which I don't feel comfortable doing, so I didn't. Everyone's allowed to have one stuff up. She's not stuffed me around before. She's actually been really supportive. I probably would have given her today 25% off as a Christmas present to say thank you. So, you know, if I just completely waive the late fee, then that's something. And she's booked in for next Friday instead. Which is good, I guess, because otherwise I don't have a client until Sunday night. And then after that I don't have a client for over a week. So at least that's somebody jumping in next week. Some of that is self-inflicted. Obviously I've got the court case on Monday, so I've completely taken that day off. And so that's why I don't mind doing a longer day on the Thursday or Friday to make that up. It's important that I do it. I need money. But yeah, I don't know, I was looking forward to talking to this client and finding a bit more about just looking forward to having a bit more direction regarding next year. Because instead of being excited that there's no limitations, so the world is my oyster, and I can choose and manifest whatever I want to happen next year. And I guess I don't have the confidence to do that, to envision a dream that I'm not going to follow through with. Because even that's fucking unfounded, because I'm following through on all of my fucking dreams. I haven't left the clinic room. I don't want to leave the clinic room. Sal wants to be here because I've moved the heater in here to make sure it's nice and comfortable for clients. I don't want to leave here because the rest of the house is just really big and open. And I think because I put so much work into like healing others in this space, it's got the best energy out of all the rooms in the house. Stepping out of here means that I have to move on and keep trucking along with life, with the plan, with everything. And that seems just really like just too fucking overwhelming, too much to take on. My brain's starting to think about suicide. Could go to the event tonight. Come home and do it afterwards. No one would notice if I wasn't around tomorrow. You know, no one would be concerned. Could even lie and just say that my concussion's really bad. Not concussed, but well, I think I am a little bit. I was a bit focusing on driving yesterday. It was really, really hard. Kept getting distracted. But I don't know. I think it was also other car. I don't know. Yesterday didn't feel right. There were lots of things telling me to turn back until I finally got the phone call telling me not to come. But before anyone watching this gets worried, like, these feelings are what come up when I'm on my own. And the point is for me to learn how to get through it, get over it, survive it, develop resilience, all of the shit that I keep going on about. So I will. Gonna go get off this video, warm up some stir fry, have that, and then start getting ready and try to make myself look semi-decent for an event that's probably going to be shit, if I'm honest. I don't know how many people are going to show up. I don't know if it's a sit-down dinner or if it's more of a cocktail thing. I don't know if she's booked a venue. I don't know if she's booked a table. I know that Freight only have like 3 vegan options, which is like an entree, a salad, or a soup, something like that. Like it's not even, there's not even like a main. So lucky I'm not eating much these days, I guess. I did take a Valium at around 1:30, just because I've been really struggling to feel settled all day. So I will take another one at 5 before I go. And then I'm taking my meds with me as usual. It's my mirtazapine, because I imagine that I will be drinking tonight. And then when I come home I can take the in-rest, maybe another Valium, head to bed. I can get through without using. That's the plan anyway. So that's the plan. The challenge is whether or not I follow through with that. I think I will. I mean, it's simple. And I acknowledge that life will keep throwing me shitty curveballs that will leave me feeling pretty deflated until I start doing something differently to deal with this shit feeling. I don't know. I would feel worse if I charged her for today. I know that. I know I'm doing the right thing. Everyone deserves the first time waived. So I don't need any feedback on that. She's otherwise great. She's supported me since I wasn't even fully qualified, since I was just studying or just starting out and still treating out of my living room at Bridge Street. So, you know, it's awesome that she's followed me and supported me, and you know, like I said, I would have given her a Christmas present anyway, so if this counts as it, then that's that. And it means I have another booking for next week, so hopefully I can put a bit of intention through there and hope for a few more bookings. So I have a bit more extra pocket money to play with. Yeah. Thought it was worthwhile checking in and saying today's a struggle, but from the few people that I have had brief interactions with, I think everyone's struggling today, and that's why, again, I'm not going to penalise someone else for having as bad a day as I am, because she can't be a distraction for me. Anyway, I hope that when I do tonight's check-in, I feel better. I've not been doing nightly check-ins because I've been under influence those nights, and I don't want to glorify my using by being on camera and doing an entry while I'm like that, even though I probably should, just to talk about some things. But anyway, it is what it is, and I've gone about things the way that I have, and that's fine. I keep thinking about the Nasty Women film. That was something I haven't grieved yet. It's something I hold a lot of bitterness and resentment around. I want to, jump online and see if that blonde, blue-eyed version of me got the role. And why? You'll just upset yourself, May. You said you were happy to have another Asian already in a lead role. You just weren't what they were looking for. I'm also reminding myself as well that the performer is my shadow archetype. She's the one that distracts me from what I'm really doing. I like to think that I'm using her as a platform to do my advocacy. I wanted that role to be able to represent not just Asian women or Oriental women, but Eurasians, especially in this culture in Australia where we are several generations of migration and some of us are mixed race. It's well and good to have representation, but what about mixed representation where we represent anyone and everyone? If it's this, I just get angry thinking about, are you trying to get out of the room? I get upset thinking that, there's just not enough representation of my people with my story. And I wanted an opportunity to tell that story. But I couldn't. And I don't know if that's because I wasn't good enough or if because there was only room for one Asian, and obviously I wasn't going to compare to AJL, Andrea James Louis. That's fine. Like, a higher part of me knows that taking on that project would have been too much for me. I would have been stretched very thin. Yes, it would have been a passion project, but I do trust that there is a reason why that didn't happen. It just still hurts. Everything hurts today. I tried to call my mum because I just needed to be told that I was loved. And she's too tired and stressed and angry to do that. So maybe that's another reason why I'm stuck in the treatment room. Because I need to be on the table treating myself with my Reiki. I might do that for 15 minutes. Maybe try to meditate again. And then I'm going to try and look pretty for tonight.